radical review, Simpsons Season 1. Yeah, it's time to review The Simpsons. It's been a long coming. So I thought, it is time to review The Simpsons, and what a great way to do a comeback after I quitted radical reviews for a month. But it's all back now. Okay, let's start. What do I think to Simpsons Season 1? I have to be honest with you guys. I don't think it's meant to be a comedy, and it really does fail as a comedy at times. Like, some of the episodes get really unfunny and just kind of depressing, and that's not what the show about. So, I just give it a 7.75 out of 10. But let's discuss the episodes and why I think they are unfunny. I will give praise when it does. This season deserves it, because there are many times when the season does deserve it. Homer's Night Out is meant to be the weakest of the season, and no, I disagree. Life on the Fast Lane is a little bit worse. It's I enjoyed the beginning, but then the middle just gets so depressing and really sad. And actually quite boring. Some moments are sweet, some moments could be funny, but it was just a very, very strange episode and very, very sad, and it's not that funny. And the animation was weird. I didn't really like much, but I will give the best thing about the episode. The ending is really great. So yeah, number 13, Life on the Fast Lane, not that good. When I think of unfunny Simpsons episodes and why I think this show is not a comedy, I think to Homer's Odyssey, number 12. Just very, very depressing this episode and very boring. The beginning was good, a little enjoyable. It was just very depressing this episode. I think Homer, yeah, this was the episode where Homer tried to kill himself, and it's not played as anything funny. It's just awful. Why is this supposed? How is this supposed to be a comedy when they're just going this depressing on us? And this was the episode. This did not show what the show was meant to be about, and honestly, I just didn't like the episode this much. Speaking of the unfunny episodes, I'm gonna have to give it to 11, Moaning Lisa. It's a good episode, but not amazing. It was just, let's get the positives out of the way. It could be enjoyable. It was mysterious, and the ending was really good. It was fun. Just episodes can be sad and stuff and have emotion, but it has to have a good plot too. And honestly, this one just was very unpleasant, especially Homer, and it was just sad, and it wasn't a nice time. 10, we finally get to Homer's Night Out. Alright, this one continues the depressingness. It was just a little depressing. It wasn't nice. A lot of filler, just kind of weak. It was very uncomfortable and insufferable. Nice ending. But it was just a really weird and rushed episode. It was good, but I can't say I enjoyed it too much. Some of the characters were okay, like Barney. And I felt like Marge was out of character, though. Number 9, Enchanted Evening. This one was pretty alright. The voice acting could be annoying. I did like the prank call. I enjoyed Mo. The interactions are great. The switch ups are very weird. It was funny, but it was a little weak. But the second half is really good and enjoyable. Really good. So yeah, for finale, it's alright. 8, The Crypts of Wrath. It was funny. It had a lot of funny moments. Some bits were depressing. Homer was funny. It was one of the best parts of the episode. It was a decent episode though. 7, Krusty Gets Busted. Okay, this one was actually funny, but one thing that ruined it was it could get a bit boring. But the rest was actually really good. Funny beginning. I enjoyed Itchy and Scratchy. Krusty was funny. Homer was good. Sideshow Bob was good. But the standout to me was Bart. He was amazing this episode. See, it doesn't have to be all funny. 6, Bart the Genius. This one is okay. Good. Pretty good. Homer and Bart were funny. They are the nicest part of the episode. They were just very nice, and Homer was funny, and the ending was great. But like the middle just got very uninteresting and very unfunny, and kind of mean spirited. There was funny moments and some weak moments. Number 5, Bart the General. This one was actually really good at points. The interactions were great. It was cruel a bit. I like the opposing views. The retirement scene was funny, and the ending was just amazing, and it was funny too. Bart was amazing. He was probably one of my favorite parts of the season, definitely. 4, The Call of the Simpsons. It started out annoying, kind of standard and uninteresting, but the rest of the episode was really good. This was the funniest episode of the season by far. So, of the ones I watched. No, I watched all of it. But I mean, yeah. The ones I've watched up to that point. Just really funny. Like, I enjoyed the bonds. Homer was great. The ending was sweet. A lot of this episode was just really good. Number 3. There's No Disgrace Like Home. This one was really good. Like, I love Mr. Burns. I enjoyed Homer. His conflict is really good. Great interactions. Mr. Monroe was funny. And the shock therapy was very funny. Homer's great as well, if I already said that. It was a perfect balance between comedy and emotion. 2, Simpsons Roasting on Open Fire. It's a very good episode to begin with. This is the first episode of The Simpsons. It's a very sweet episode, and it was very emotional. I felt bad for Homer. One thing I had to say, the animation isn't great, but that's alright. It's just a great episode to start with. But what could beat it? Number 1, The Telltale Head. This one was great. It was just enjoyable. Homer was generally hilarious. If Call of Simpson wasn't the funniest, this would be. Marge felt out of character, which is alright. But the rest of the episode is great. Like, Bart is great, Homer's great, Maggie's great. It was tense and interesting. Overall, just a really good episode. Right, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, next time, we're going classical music. We're going to Walt Disney's apparently magnum opus and comparing it to its sequel. Bye!